It's finally out. Fight by Night is an Asym game people, including me, have been waiting for a while. And does the game deliver to its high expectations? Yes, the answer is a yes. But it does have some problems that should be acknowledged. Allow me to explain. Let's start off with the positives I had with this game before I criticize it. First, and probably the most obvious, this game looks great. I don't know what the creators did in studio, but making this game look this polished without lag is crazy. I can't speak for everyone though, mobile users are probably in shambles right now. The game also not being Roblox hungry is a pleasant surprise. I was shocked that you can actually earn VIP and the extra emo slot with in-game currency. Big pat on the back for the devs for that. The game also just feels good to play. Mostly as the killer though. Some survivors have certain kinks I don't particularly like, but I'll get to that later. Killer, whether it be Springtrap, Mimic, or Ennard, all feel different from each other. Especially Ennard. They feel so heavy compared to, say, the Mimic, who feels surprisingly lightweight. Probably because they're just an endoskeleton and the other is strangely buff. Music. From the chase themes? To the Last Man songs. They are all bangers. Even some of the skins have great alternate songs. The Hulk skin for Springtrap surprised me with its LMS. I wasn't expecting it to be a remix of the Fnaf 2 song from the Living Tombstone. Alright, final thing before I get into my gripes. Every killer looks and sounds great. The sound design behind them, an example like Ennard's heavy footsteps, they greatly improve the feel of playing them. The sound design from the little things like in the maps, say the speaker and the factory map are all well done. Each killer's unique voice lines are all great, except for Mimic. Really, I found their lines kind of boring.
This location is unauthorized.
Very small thing, but I kinda wish Springtrap had a bit more joy in his voice. Kinda like in the Dead by Daylight version. Cons, alright. Killer is great to play. They all feel very powerful, a little too powerful. Whether they are too overtuned or the survivor classes are too undertuned, I don't know. But I do know that this game, as it is right now, killer-sided. And I'm not the only one that feels like that. Whether it be skill issue or not, that's really up to you to say. But what I can say is that after playing about 7 hours of this game, maybe 5 or more games, where it ended in my team escaping instead of an LMS, the survivors also feel a little jank to use. Not all of them. Medic and Night Guard both feel good, but the other two have small things that are kind of annoying. Like trying to use customer soda ability. You have to wait till the animation is finished, which is fine, but here's the thing. You still have to wait like half a second after the animation ends to actually start running. It's a small but noticeable issue. Moving on to the fighter class. Its ability to stun is based on landing the counter, which is interesting. It's an interesting concept, but I don't really think it works in this type of game. Once you use your first swing, you're now stuck to your counter. And if you want to use your swing again, you have to land the counter. Now say you use your swing on the killer. Whether it misses or lands, it doesn't matter. Now the killer knows that all they have to do to shut you down forever is to just avoid you or bait out your counter. You are now more useless than the customer. You can now provide good support to your team since you're gonna be down in ability. I would change it so that the fighter role is always able to use your swing. No need to lock it behind a counter, but in return, just make a level 0 swing stun for a shorter time, and give it a longer cooldown. Or maybe give it end lag if you miss, you know. And if they land their counter, their next swing is gonna be buffed to the current swing that we have right now. I think that would keep its risk-reward gimmick that it has without making it too strong. It would at least make the fighter class more usable, instead of watching them get mauled every match. Ennard, the most expensive killer, and in my opinion, the strongest. Why do I think this? It's the wire eyes. I would give Ennard more slack if it wasn't for these terror babies. Imagine them as spring traps, bear traps, but they jump at you. And they're pretty hard to notice unless you see them beforehand. Once they leap on you, they will stop your running, slow you, expose your location, damage you, and blind you. Even if you throw them off quickly by shaking your screen, the effects will still happen. If Ennard is chasing you and decides to block your loop with these evil gremlins, it's just raps. Personally, I think a pretty good nerf is to just send Ennard to the boiling room. Okay, but like for real, an actual nerf is probably just making it so when they leap on you, they don't stop you from running. Or just getting rid of some of the negative effects, because why does it have that many effects? I don't really have much of an issue with the other two killers like I do with Ennard and his little demon kids. Alright, my final issues, they're pretty small. First thing, it has to do with some of the maps. Pizzeria I feel should probably get expanded a little bit. Not too much really. This map is pretty much any killer's playground at the moment. Also, removing some of its clutter in the main area would help a lot. Forest is just filled with dead ends and like 2 devious looping spots which aren't great. How do you fix them? And my only gripe with the factory is that it has only 1 exit. which will get camped during LMS if you're not there first. Oh, and slightly brighten up the maps. This is probably just a me thing, but I can barely see even with the flashlight on. The second thing are the objectives. The generators are cool, but get very tiring to do over and over again. And to finish one, you gotta complete the minigame 4 times if no one is helping you. It got to the point where I just started ignoring the generators. Adding more variation to the minigame would help a lot. Also adding more map unique objectives would help. Like the battery gimmick. We reached the end to my final thoughts. Overall, this game is pretty good. It was worth the wait. They just gotta do some balance changes. If you somehow haven't played this game and decided that you should watch this video first to see what's any good, then I say go try it out. If you have played this game and watched just to hear my opinion, then thanks for watching. Write a comment if you think I have skill issue, if you disagree with some of my points. The next video will very likely be another Bite by Night video. So stay tuned.